But still, this ambition got me self-driven, no automotive. And I'm moving so managed, cause I was hell-given as a child, I told you. But I digress, I swallow my pride and stress, cause my past won't leave my future. Might as well get it off my chest. And you know what's best? How my life has changed since I picked up that mic. I'm doing better with my time, I'm in the stew through the night. Could be fucking.
I might have to turn my shit too. I might have to sit up close to my damn self. Shit. But
Shit.
look, that's gonna be a problem. I hear that shit. Man.
But it's gonna pick up, so you gotta just let it be.
Yeah,
They're not
it's
supposed to be
it's
on our face anyways.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I like to play with it a little bit. But
that's what she said.
I got a segment that maybe it'll work if I can hook up to the internet, which I should be able to. And then after, I'm gonna set it up right now, and then we'll. Oh man. And then
Edit master.
that shit loud, bro. Now, you get my bearings in a row.
Man, my nose stopped up, bro, and this weather is tripping me out. I got hit. We'll talk about it.
You can talk about it now, though. I'm just letting you know where I'm
I
at.
got
Because
hit
I ain't
in the
going.
face with a fastball playing baseball, and I stood in it. I stood in the pocket and I took it, and it broke my nose bone, and it fractured my eye socket. So now, like every time the weather gets cold and wet and like muggy, my nostril clogs up with mucus, and then it just, you know what I'm saying? It was blood for like 8 months.
Yeah.
You know, so I would just be spitting blood because that's, part of the injury or whatever.
Bro, the welding and shit we do, there have been, my name's Braveheart. That's what they nicknamed me, right? Because the first week, I was working and sweating and whatnot in the summer, and I wiped my face with my glove, and it's just black. I guess I didn't realize it. You know what I'm saying?
So you got a whole black streak.
I got a whole black streak looking like Braveheart.
Yeah, all you need is a fucking flag and a
Right.
spear.
Some shit. We gonna revolt, right?
Yeah, like that.
So yeah, Braveheart from that, but nonetheless, it can be quite dirty. So when I get like the showers, there's 3 shower curtains in that motherfucker that were clear, and now they're like black. Motherfuckers walk out that bitch.
Let me
Dirt,
ask you a
bro.
question. Why do y'all always have long beards knowing y'all working with fire?
Okay, you want me to tell you why?
Yes.
I have it, so I'm not a redneck. So welding is hotter than the sun. Well, hotter than the sun. Well, it's not hotter than the sun. The UV rays off the sun can burn you and give you a sunburn. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you're that close to that welding light, you're getting a sunburn. So if my accent provokes the redneck comment, cool. I don't need a redneck to goddamn.
So you talking about a literal redneck?
Yeah, it literally burned you.
Jesus, all I
That's why you
seen
would
was
say-
a Confederate flag. I was like, what the fuck does that have to
Well,
do
I
with
don't-
welding?
I don't know, man.
But I get it now.
You get what I'm saying?
Because, yeah.
I mean,
'cause
now-
the flame is hot.
Well,
it's going to give you a tan automatically.
I have to do better.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I know
just like
I look burly as fuck, don't
extra
I?
white people that go into the sun
got
and
no
lay
cap
out
on.
there and shit.
I gotta put a cap on too.
Yeah, it's no.
Oh, I gotta change. I gotta change too, motherfucker.
But Newface is a freaking icon. He a legend in the streets, straight from Atlanta, but he's everywhere. Not only is he everywhere, he's everywhere. He was there when Michael Jackson first did the moonwalk, and he's been there since T.I. first came out with a coup.
Who?
Newface.
Newface?
Do you know who he is? You don't know who Newface is?
Newface?
Yeah, Newface is a clothes. He makes clothes, and he's very, very successful at it. And he's out of Atlanta. I met him. I went to his. That was where I was.
Yeah.
That's Newface. He's a legend. So much so, he has every piece of hip hop memorabilia you can ever think of. Even if you was talking about Freaknik DVDs or tapes, he was there.
Damn.
He was so there.
I couldn't ever be nowhere near that.
He was so there. He's legend to been at Michael Jackson's first moonwalk.
Damn.
But he wasn't, because he's not that old. He's not that old, but that's how legend he is. Shout out to Newface. I met you at your motherfucking birthday joint at Uptown, bro. So when you see this, give me a shout out, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hook a nigga up, man. Put a nigga on some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I just need a shot. You know what I'm saying? Because once I get my shot, I ain't letting go. And I don't give a fuck about what nobody motherfucking say. Shit, I'm trying to get mine. And everybody else who ain't on the schedule I'm on, shit, I don't know what to tell you because I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Nose all started up. It's motherfucking raining and shit, nigga. I'm trying to get out of motherfucking poverty, nigga. I'm trying to get to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to give whoever the fuck I want to give. You know, whenever I want to give it to them. You know, so that's why I do this shit. You know?
Why can't I spell right
What you trying to spell?
Certified.
C-E-R.
Yeah, C-E-R.
T-I-F-I-E-D. C-E-R-T-I-F-I-E-D. Certified.
Wow, god dang, why I had a brain fart that bad.
It's
I've been
all
writing
good.
this shit down and seeing this shit.
Oh, yeah, dude, look at your fucking
I
shirt.
can't read cursive.
Swear to God, so you don't know if that say certified or capital.
Let me take the camera.
Did that bitch say capital or
I
certified?
know what it says. I just can't read it. If
God
that
damn
is what you want me to
That's
say.
C-E-R-T-I-F-I-E-D. C-E-R-T-I-F-I-E-D.
Let's see if you can read my.
Mic check 1315.
Do it right up close to see what it sound like.
Mic check 1617.
Mic check. Mic check.
8, 9, and a 10. Once again, it's me and the motherfucking house.
Do a check like that, real check.
Mic check.
Now, say it with a little bit more of your chest.
Check. I can't get too. I'm nasally right now.
Yeah,
you
I know,
what
but when
I'm
you
saying?
get louder, you laugh or something. I got to make sure it don't take.
Well,
over. That's pretty good.
I doubt it. As to the fact that Young Thug is gonna get off his shit because
Cancel Court is like Young Thug shit.
no, what it does is they take celebrities, people who have followings, to court over their bullshit. So, for instance, the latest one was about Blueface and Krishan Rock, right? And they're pretty much they're just no good for the culture, you know. So, do we cancel them or do we keep them? And the argument was we keep them because even if we do cancel them, it's just gonna be another one come back up. And on top of that, they of the culture. Nonetheless, we had the same type of people when we had Tina and Ike Turner. You know what I'm saying? That was basically the same thing. You know, when you
Tina
had
and Ike Turner?
when you had Whitney and Bobby.
Whitney and Bobby.
It was type same shit.
Whitney and Bobby was out there doing their thing though.
Yeah, they was doing whatever they was doing, but shit, it's not a great example for setting for the future. You know, it's
Who that is? Bobby and
all
Tina
of
or
them. All of them.
all of them?
Yeah, all of them. Like it's very, very, very unnecessary, really, if you ask me. Because I mean, shit, for what? Oh, that's fine.
That's Bob, Brody Hammonds at the end, and shout out to him, man. I mean, I know they can't hear me, but whoo, this song
They
right
can
here
hear
was
you
by
on
Chevy.
mine.
Nah.
On my camera, they can
Oh
hear you.
yeah. Shout out to Brody Hammonds.
Yeah.
This is a new song, Chevy. He got Bart Simpson something serious too now.
Oh yeah.
And see, I can play all of them, and not from what I understand, I can play them and put them in the backdrop and whatnot. So while we talking, if you want to have some backdrop music, we can play Brody Hammonds.
Oh shit, I'm straight. I'm going with the flow.
Is what's up, everybody? This is the Palette Podcast. You checked in with us. I'm here with Ron G, Just Ron, aka Just Ron.
You know,
Hey.
both of those.
I met you doing comedy, man. I know that. What it's been now? What year?
For me, 6 months.
No, I'm saying since I met you. Maybe it's been less than a year.
Yeah, it feels like a year.
Less than a year. I don't know. It feels like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was something like August, September.
So look, I don't know you very well in the sense of like, you see I'm a crazy white dude. You see that I be on some wild shit sometimes. So I got a little Instagram pay, or like, when you save your reels or whatnot and you save shit, I got some clips that I want to kind of judge your perspectives on. All
All
right.
right, let's get it. Let me see what it is.
Let's see. All right, we're gonna go.
I want to see these clips.
All right, we're gonna start. How rough do you want to go first?
Let's go
Can
light.
light? Okay, this is light.
Disabled. Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Oh shit.
It's not working. Disabled.
How could you not like? How can that be pushing the line? Right? She's doing it. She's
It's
enjoying
not
it.
Pushing the line.
I think it's hilarious for someone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 100%. Yeah, she is.
Now this is light because
It's a parody.
is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's basically her making fun of Mercedes, but correlating it with her real life, and it's okay. That's awesome.
Is that what that's parody? Okay. Now I know what the word parody means. See, I'm learning. This is what it's for. I'm trying to learn something too. while
Yeah,
I'm here.
man. I mean, shit. Honestly, I feel like if she feels some type of way, truly, she needs to stop watching that type of video. Start watching Pimp My Wheelchair. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
All
and
right.
that way she can feel better about her life and her disabled shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think she feels bad about it at all. I think she's totally accepted it. She's
Yeah, I agree.
That's Stephen
and
Hawking's ex.
really?
No, but
Look, you got me believing
okay.
fake news.
All right, I'm gonna crank it up a little bit.
Oh, man.
White folk shit.
Oh, that shit look fun as fuck. Oh, but that ain't. But he lost his whole fucking butt.
Hey,
Did it cut him in half?
nah, look at that.
Woo, he broke some ribs.
Hips. That had to split hips, bro.
Oh, he lost some. He was like,
Here you go. This
He
one's
was
wild
trying to
too,
catch
though.
his stomach. Death.
Oh, she's asleep, bro.
Oh, she's dead.
Okay.
Like,
All
I
right.
don't even believe in knocked out. I think he's just dead. Period.
We gotta go eat dinner. Oh, you're walking the dog. Okay, cool. Dad, it's time to go. We gotta go eat dinner. Oh, you're walking the dog. Okay, cool.
So basically, she said she don't have a father because he's gone.
No, bitch. There's the ashes of both.
Oh. I
Yo.
didn't know that was ashes.
Yeah, it's a cremated dad in the box with the dog, or the Ernest up
cremated
top,
dog.
and the dogs in the box with Alicia in between them.
Oh no.
And she's like, "Come on, hurry up!"
Yeah, but that was too complicated. That was too complicated. What the fuck?
That bitch got hit with some voltage. Do you hear me? He got hit with some voltage.
Why?
That's electric fence they keep around like horses and cows.
Oh, caught that ass.
Oh yeah, he was already licking on it.
I bet you. Oh, wait.
Licking on it.
Brought his ass down. Brought his ass. Then he was like,
Hey.
oh, this nigga whole ass dropped, bro.
Lit his
Hey,
ass
his
up.
whole top was up, boy. You know that thing had a hold of his shit, boy.
Yo.
Like,
That motherfucker was on fire.
that nigga, it seemed
You see how he
for real.
and that's not
That
a
motherfucker
small
almost
cow.
went to heaven.
Look at that. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it
Oh
again.
yeah, let's watch that bitch again.
Look how big that cow is. And he lifts up, bro. It locks him. Damn.
Wow.
Ugh. Them legs
Everybody took off
is
running.
not moving.
Hell no. That nigga's like, ah,
Yo.
shit.
Yo. This
That
is wild.
motherfucker hopped up fast, bro.
All right. Oh, let's pause it. I got it. So me, I never. No, don't get me wrong. We did not have these voltage, bro. We used to piss on electric fences for like dares. You get up
Would
to
it-
like we
would
like
it
walk to
come
the end of the
back?
road from like in the morning time, and you have to wait at the top of the road for the bus, and they'd be like electric fence to go around like the crops and stuff, and it'd be like a pulsate.
But would you?
So-
you would feel it?
Yeah,
So it shot straight through your piss.
not like
and
this,
into
not
your
like the
dick.
cow, not like the cow. No,
So y'all electrocuting y'all dicks on purpose.
it happened once or twice.
Because you know
It
that was
happened
gonna
once or
happen.
twice.
Yeah, you was wild.
But they also put us in the chicken coops barefoot and like told us that was supposed to make us grow because
chicken shit.
they're supposed to make our dick grow.
They called y'all chicken shit.
They would water us, bro. He would wet the ground while we're walking barefoot underneath the
Who?
chickens. Our uncle.
He's an evil motherfucker.
Yo, we ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. Yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about with that one. All right, let's pick a different one. I'm not gonna scroll. Let's pick a different one because there's another one on here that's good. Where's the? One second. Okay, here you go. This is hilarious to me. Oh, sorry.
Try again?
Wait 1 second.
No. Is there anything I can do? Can I try again?
You know what? I'll ask you a question. If you can answer this one right, I'll let you pass.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, listen, right? Listen.
I'm sorry.
There's an old man and there's a young kid at the light. So what do we do first?
The old man, suppose, because the young kid has the whole life.
No. You hit the brakes.
Food. She gonna get stamped, voided, avoid her at all costs. Do you hear me?
Is there anything I can do?
She
That's
is,
hilarious.
yo, she gonna kill the motherfucker.
That's hilarious.
All right, now we're gonna cross the line. A strong motherfucker, bro.
No, he basically utilizing. Oh!
Choo, choo,
Too
choo.
much.
Uh,
Too much for me.
yo, all right.
Oh.
The next one.
He just messed off himself. Big time. Bro, I don't. No, I don't do this. I don't even watch shit like that. You caught me by surprise.
You don't like leg
First.
snapping? That's
I
too
don't
far.
like any of that shit.
There's another one right here.
I don't do gore shit. Thanks for giving me a heads up.
Okay, this one ain't gory, but this
I'ma
one's
look
fucked
into
up.
the
All
camera
right.
and say, fuck that.
This one
shit.
we got to pay attention to because it's real. I mean, I can't zoom in much, but
Don't
we're gonna
you
try.
to set me up for no bullshit. Oh.
You see that?
Did it take her eye?
In her eye socket, bruh.
It tried to get her eye.
It tried to get her eyeball. The bird put its beak inside the eye.
That bird gangster.
Bro,
Hey, somebody, what are the birds daring
What?
that bird? I said, I bet you can't go get her eyeball.
you ever heard of that white movie Crows?
Yeah.
Bro, this is where I'm thinking about. Like, you know how all them birds? Oh my God.
That bird, I swear to God, they was like, listen, I'll get you whatever kind of baby fish you want.
Yo.
If you can get that bitch's eyeball, I want eyeball. You gotta pull it out of her shit.
Where you think he working at? He's definitely a clerk.
Conclusion accepted. That nigga's working at where?
He's getting deputized. He's a handicapped individual, if you'll see. He's a little...
Yeah, well, we need them too. They need to police themselves.
Look at
Some
him.
of the motherfuckers be out of hand, bro.
Yeah.
And then we can't do nothing about it because if we do something about it, then we gonna get canceled. We gonna get deemed an asshole. But if they have their own police, who's sensible to know that we're all together, but you're not gonna.
Okay,
do
but
this
here's the slip factor. Let me tell you this. You telling me if you was a retard, I might get in trouble for saying that, but the word retard
If I was
means
disabled,
it means to slow down.
if I was mentally,
Well, if some form
retardation is dead, done.
no,
You can't
no, it doesn't.
learn.
Retard means to slow down. That's what it means. I know this because I worked for a company that they use these terminologies when you look around.
AKA slow.
Slow, right? That's all it means. Now, because it's taken personal, I think is the wrong thing because I am a retard.
I used to be slow.
But would you agree that I don't know some basic words as you've observed so far?
Yes.
I'm a little retarded. So I'm GED certified. I'm okay with that. So
Me
what I'm
too.
saying is I think that what was I going with this? Fuck. Oh well, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Because we said we need to deputize them.
Yeah.
Oh, favoritism. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you were a retard and I was a retard, and I knew other motherfuckers was looking at us while I'm dealing with you like this, and there's not many situations that you would even do that you intentionally would do probably, unless there's like some stuff you just can't, you didn't learn or nobody was there, you just kind of don't know what right and wrong is type of shit, right? But if you were like retarded but could function like the deputy, come on, man. I should have
So
I'm gonna
basically
have
you're
some
saying-
favoritism, wouldn't you?
So, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna harshly. It's not even in their nature to harshly.
Why should we give them favoritism? They got extra strength. They gon' if we go to.
Because they're superheroes.
I know.
The
I
only
know.
problem is that nobody has figured out what their superpower is.
I know it ain't duck duck goose because if you ain't duck duck goosing around them, you might catch one. Catch one right in the
I
head.
know that they're extremely good at duck
Yo.
duck goose.
Mama,
They're just
I got a
strong.
retarded aunt, bruh, and when she stretches sometimes it's a stretch, and the other times how she comes down for excitement, she'll
It's-
swing.
It's
And
powerful as shit.
ooh,
I'm telling you, I got a homeboy, man. He think he always playing, and he just tapping somebody.
All
Nah,
right.
bro, he full flesh punching you.
hey. Well, I'm gonna tell you what now.
if it wasn't just a touch,
You say that, man. I'm telling you, bro. I like risk. Listen to me. We used to jump, right? And we have contests with it. I mean, my brothers. We moved to the new house. We end up on a road that was still at the end, right? But it was a paved road, and then it like stopped, and there was like the end of the gravel, and then it transitioned into a tree line where the ditch, like end of the road. There's no circle. There's no turnaround. It's just fucking end of the road, right? So I set up a goddamn tabletop. Right, you know what tabletop is, right?
Yeah.
So I used to hit them bitches hard and try to get up height and like do little stunts or
some
whatnot.
parkour shit.
No, with a bicycle,
Oh, okay.
with a bicycle, BMX bikes and like
Oh,
tricks
okay.
and stuff, right?
Okay.
Because I used to like test jumps like the old boy, so it grew to me like riding the bikes, trying to do tricks.
I only did that shit around the house.
I hit that bitch too hard after letting that bitch sit up for about 2 months, and the front tire concaved the ramp,
just like,
and I just
man.
went and ate it, bro, like that little boy. I took a brick in the arm, everything, bro. It was.
Let me tell you.
I ate it just like him.
Let me tell you about mine.
What'd you get?
I was on a moped.
Oh, speed. Ugh.
You know, do you know where Lumpkin Road is?
Yeah.
Do you know where Lumpkin Road goes to 56? Mike Pageant?
Mike Pageant comes off and back around.
Yeah, it's all the way back
Connect
there.
from Gordon Highway, right? That one connects from Gordon Highway.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Then now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, there is a basketball court up Lumpkin Road, and there's a hairpin corner. I was going too fast, and I gave my sister the helmet.
close.
I gave my sister the helmet, but I fucked around and hit the goddamn curb because the curb was like this, and bro, I ate it face first in the concrete. That's why my tooth is chipped to this day.
Damn.
Fucking, I thought I was eating on my fucking teeth.
Yeah.
But it was gravel and shit. I was like, yo, I'm strong.
The only person I can say there was a bike we had back in the day, bruh, that so I moved up here for a couple months and we rode a bicycle to a football camp, right? To the actual high school. So it was like maybe like 4 miles. Maybe no, not 4 miles, let's say 3, right? We'll say 3. It took us like an hour and some change to get there. Like we'd walk or sometimes, we'd bullshit, stop at a store, took our time, right? Anyhow, we're on this bike, we coming home. I get the first shit in the stick, and it's where it tabletops. We was coming home down, you know where 421 is? Well, it's in the valley. If you're around here, you know what the valley is. Them valley rats out there, don't be telling you no shit.
Say, watch
Tell
out
you.
for them valley rats. They
Watch out
bigger
for
than your
them. They're
normal
not just
rat.
in New York. There's some big valley rats out there. You hear me? But anyhow, it's just a highway down. But we are coming back to the house, and he's on a mountain bike, and I'm on a regular 6-speed, just one gear, regular, not a BMX bike, but just a regular bike,
Yeah.
So I'm pedaling, I'm riding him. Now I know his is wore out. He's fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat him, right? So I get to jump on him, and this bitch start clicking gears, right?
Oh, shit.
And, when it click here, it starts speeding up. So,
Yeah.
so by the time he got to me, right at me, I'm up. I raise up and I'm pedaling, standing up almost, right?
Yeah.
chain pop.
Oh,
Next thing happened. Handlebars
fold
drop down, fold.
Oh,
Bro. I
over the
look-
handlebars.
He is passing me, motherfucker.
On your back.
I look up. I go, fuck.
Bam.
I hit a corner pole, them little metal posts from the fences, on a house. I hit that bitch, and it
Damn.
almost, I'd say 60 degrees. I would say I moved that bitch a good 30
So
degrees.
you literally
I was
tumbled
unconscious.
into the pole.
Yeah, I hit the pole face
Knocked
first.
yourself- Oh.
The bike, when it hit the corner,
Yeah.
it chopped and turned. And when it turned, I just momentum went right into the corner, bro.
Oh man. See, you should have used some WD-40.
But okay, the grit in the teeth mouth shit. So I would say it's like 3 days later, maybe it's like that. We get the bikes. We get his brother to ride the bike this day. I got my own bike now, different bike. It's all fixed up. We did not plan for him to be fucked up. Now I'm telling you this now. We're leaving football practice. We are crossing the student parking lot. Me and his brother's behind him, but he's ahead of us, taking off, getting a head start on the bike. Right? It ain't got no gears set out. So he starts humping it, bro. And I don't know what happened of like dodging a couple cars, but the parking lot was empty. It's a big parking lot. And he fucking went going on that blacktop and he ate it, bro. The same thing looked like it happened. But when his happened, he didn't hit nothing. When it went down and folded up on him, his ass somersaulted and did the Rob Dyrdek slide. It ate that shit, and he was that motherfucker all night was talking about his teeth feeling like that. He lost a tooth from it.
That shit, man.
Yeah, he lost a tooth.
If I would have cracked my shit all the way off, I would have had the same chipped tooth from my daddy.
What you think your worst injury would have been then?
in my life?
Yeah.
I remember one time I grabbed a hook.
A hook? What kind of hook?
You know, like the hooks you put on the bathroom doors and you put your towel on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was playing in the bathroom and I was throwing the towel and it got caught on the hook. And now, mind you, I'm short as fuck. So
Yeah, like how tall was the hook? God damn it.
that bitch was at the top of the motherfucking door. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck. I can't tell nobody that I'm in here playing instead of getting in the tub. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I jump over that motherfucker and grab the towel, but I also grabbed that motherfucking hook, and that bitch split my hand wide open. That's it right there. I got a chicken foot in the middle of my hand.
Damn.
And that was probably...
Did it break bones, tendons, and all that shit?
Nah, it just cut out. I mean, I got stabbed in my foot. They got cut tendons. My sister stabbed me.
Damn.
Yeah, with a butcher knife. You know what I'm saying? Just because I was fucking with her, talking about, I'm not touching you. I'll never do that shit again.
Hey, you talk both. I got matching injuries.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I split this hand open right here across the hand. It's light now. It's barely a scar. Right? I was picking up a fridge, and there's little metal brackets on the bottom. All it
Slice
did
your
was it
ass
hit
up.
the door some kind of way and like moved up, and it slit me open. I saw tendons, didn't have no issue. I fractured both of fingers before. And it has some fucked up shit. My foot though, wise, same thing. I'm out here joking, drinking, young, dumb, and the country there ain't shit to do, right? So you'll do dumb shit anyways. So I don't remember why I had the knife in my hand. There's a buck knife. You know, people out there be cutting shit and always having knives on them and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, it wasn't like just a pocket knife. It's one of them where you can't fold it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's still,
Yeah.
it's not a kitchen knife. It's
But it's a whole knife.
right.
Yeah.
So I threw it in the deck, drinking, having a good time. I forgot about this shit, and I walked into it. Yo, bleeding for hours because of the alcohol, bro. I didn't go to
Through
the
your
hospital.
toes?
Yeah, between my toes, between the web, and it like
Yeesh.
like I saw the bone because it like, you know what I'm saying, as I walked, like
whole
when it
fucking side of your toe.
not like it went like probably like here on from my toes, but
it
it
scraped the
yeah,
side.
yeah.
Shit. Tell you where you seen bone or some shit.
Yeah.
God.
But the bike incident right here, that took a brick, bro. I pulled that out and saw my elbow.
Man, I cut my thigh open jumping in between tree limbs when I was a kid. And just sliced it open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I healed the shit. As a matter of fact, I was fighting in Texas. You see that scar right there, right across there? I was fighting and I fucking, I guess a rock or something cut
Caught
my
your
hand
ass.
open. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And Man, I had a ton of injury. Like I said, I got hit in the damn face
But
with
you
a
can't.
fastball.
That's what I don't get, man. If you got a lot, why you can't take the broken leg? I ain't never broke a leg.
Bro,
I never broken a bone.
I broke my wrist 3 times.
I've broken like I fractured my. I jumped out of a tree with rollerblades on and fractured both my both my ankles. Yeah.
This motherfucker was
Yeah.
an extreme sport.
Hey,
This nigga said
look,
he
I'm
jumped
so
out of
retarded.
the tree
This is a
with
true story.
rollerblades
I'm gonna tell you how
on.
retarded I am.
You know you had to be in grass, right? Trees
Do
don't.
you're from the 90s, right? You're a 90s baby?
I was born in 89.
89, so
Same
you
thing.
older than me. Y'all remember the pencils that moved and actually,
They all wobble because it just depends on how you do it.
but there was
They were
some that was flexible.
pencil. Yeah, I remember that.
When they came out, I don't remember how old I was. I thought they was all real, and I posted them up and ran into it chest first. Don't know why. Don't remember why. And I caught that bitch like a couple of inches away from like an organ or whatever. But it went in. I had the lead for the longest, right? And the second worst serious injury on me that I felt like, I don't remember it. But they're the old school clotheslines, the wood ones, right? There was a nail on it coming out. And I jumped off of it after climbing up, and it caught me in the stomach.
So you got knocked out every time you got
Yeah.
injured.
Yo, but I'm not the
Bro.
slowest. My little brother stuck his finger in a pencil sharpener, bro.
Y'all were built there.
Look, we drop kicked one of my brothers off the top shelf bunk, and he hit the bookshelf, bro,
Oh,
and he turned
man.
into Michael Jackson. He lost the nose.
No.
They had the whole part of it. They had to stitch back up and fix. Yeah,
cut him wide open.
cut him wide open, bro. Cut him wide open, bro. It's fucked up, bro.
See, I got hit in the head with a baseball bat by my sister by
Don't-
accident. This is a totally different sister. This ain't the same one that stabbed me in the
Yeah.
face. Because I walked while she was swinging. Bang! But I've never been knocked out. Ever.
Oh, I have.
In my life
I have.
of lives. I've been very, very close. When I got hit in the face with that fastball,
Yeah.
they like fucked all this shit up. Yeah, I was dizzy than a bitch, but I grabbed the fence and I walked over and I got to the dugout. Man, I've never felt anything harder than that ever in my life since. And it was like, I just knew it wasn't coming to my face. Like I'm sitting here, I'm like, boom.
Oh, you just took it,
Yeah,
you
because
didn't
I
even
didn't think it
move.
was coming. No,
bro.
because I didn't ever think it was gonna come to my
That-
I would have did that, but I wanted the base as well. Like I was a fucking baseball fucking phenom. Like if I would have really like played my cards right, like I was the shit.
But that was an accident, though. That was an
Yeah,
accident.
well,
No?
he was throwing close all game.
Oh, well, you
You
supposed to
know.
know about that?
It was this cat from Glen Hills, and we always had a rivalry. When
Oh,
I was at
rivalry
Buck-
shit?
No, I was
So
at
would you
Butler.
say that was like some deja vu type of shit, or you just took it just out the womb? Yeah.
What do you mean?
I couldn't. I don't. I
No.
never play ball.
No, I didn't know
never played
deja
ball.
vu. It was just like I knew, I don't know. I was challenging my nuts, I guess.
I got you.
Because I'm like, I'm not fucking moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna have to hit me. You know
He
what
did.
I'm saying? And I was like,
He
boy, I
did.
it. I had to get a new run and
Hey.
everything. I couldn't do shit. I called my mom.
We're gonna take a quick momentary break, and we'll be right back. I'm gonna do a little ad reel, and we'll get back at it. You hear? Are you a monster? Do you think you got the guts to come and rumble in the jungle? Huh? Train Fit Strength and Athletics is hosting a powerlifting competition. They ready to get down. I know they some monsters ready to come. And when they coming to? They coming to 645 Northwest Frontage Road, Augusta, Georgia. That's at Juggernaut Fitness. Because they got some juggernauts ready to put in this power. You got three lifts to complete. You got deadlift. You gotta get it off the ground. You hear me? You gotta put it all in the back, right? And the back? Yeah, I think it's the back. No, you use your legs. Don't play with me. I know a little bit just because I'm small, okay? You also got the bench press. You gotta get them boobies moving. Now, I got a little bone right here. I get nervous when I do it. It might hurt a little bit. But if your boy at 150 pounds put 350 on the bar, I'm in that sucker to win. Then you got the squats, okay? Your third one is your squats. And you better stretch right. We want you safe. We want to make sure you're prepared. And you got to give you all. Because all three of these lifts, Them total weight is important. You got divisions separating the competition by age and weight, okay? I don't know what to tell you. You got to come join the Rumble in the Jungle, okay? At Juggernaut Fitness, hosted by Coach Carter and Train Fit Strength and Athletics at 645 Northwest Frontage Road, Augusta, Georgia. When is it? Saturday, April 20th. Y'all come check them out. I feel like that was pretty good. One more. Well, I thought I thought what I searched was worthwhile, bud. And then like I just do the relative.
That was a very vibratory beat though. Like that was universal as fuck. I ain't
This
really
one?
know what to do, but I gave it what's up, like 2 thumbs up. I gave it that dash, that pass. Man, it's nothing. I don't really know why we even discussing. Some real shit have a motherfucker leaning. That's the type of shit that I be beaming. I'm
Fiending.
cleaning, riding around on the 20 inches on the beamer, wishing that a nigga would coasting on my heater.
Oh.
Ooh, I keep it so cool like you ain't really know. But boy, stop playing. I ain't never been slow. A matter of fact, I've been too fast. So man, I had to slow it down just so I can pass.
Little
'Cause
retard.
You know, longevity, I last, but I don't really know what they be on, but that's the past. I keep it moving, man, with my mind up in the mental. I gotta keep it cool and original, no stencil. These niggas is like a pencil. I sharpen and razor them, but then I dull them out because these niggas is playing them like, shorter than a motherfucking midget. What the fuck you thought this was? You wouldn't get in.
Digits.
Please,
Wasn't
let me
getting
go and
no
run
number.
it back.
Go. I'm sorry. I was going with you. I was in my head. I was in my
Yeah,
head picking
digits,
points. Like, hey, I
go.
was like, I gotta listen. I gotta listen.
I was
Shut
gonna
up.
say digits, but I wasn't a bitch, so
Yeah.
I ain't let it go. Shit,
But you
I
can
just
still give
will
away
go
your
ahead and
digits
keep
as
it
a
on the
man.
flow.
Don't play
Yeah,
with these
but I
fools
ain't-
like they be playing in the sand, getting all dirty grits like they's trying to be a man. They don't understand what it's time to bleed. They don't understand time to sit and to perceive what you're supposed to see. That's all I got. So you go with the flow. I'm gonna sit back here and listen like a dumb hoe.
All right. And that's what you do. Just don't do it no more. I promise. I'll go ahead and take care of the floor.
There you go.
And I'll wipe them up from top to bottom. Ain't really nothing, man. When I get them, I got them. Slow motion when I grab the beat, though. I don't really know, man. I do it like some Clico. I
Got a
just
minute.
go ahead and drink it, keep it smooth. Because all I do is, man, keep it cool. Like a fan. What you thought this is, man? No, I'm the man. And if you try me, man, it like the Taliban. Blow up your spot, blow up, it's hot. You know I'm rocking. 'Cause I don't really give a damn, man. I'm never stopping. I'm popping. Like, pop locking. Never
There
been
you go.
Michael Jackson, but niggas, I'm often on the motherfucking front page for doing something that's weird, something fucking strange. But it ain't really nothing, man. It's all for the change. And I ain't talking about Martin Luther King, but he's a motherfucking man that have brought the change, man. I go ahead and give Obama in my rear. I just said, man, come through my ear. And if you thinking that I'm scared, nigga, have no fear. I always keep it cool when I move. I rock with Jesus Christ, nigga. You as a
Hater.
Hater. It don't really matter. I'm the flavor of the week, of the month, of the year, of the century, because I have nothing to
Fear.
hide. You feel me?
That was it, man. Hey, that was hot. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the Palette Podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out, man. Shout out to Certified CEO, Sir Cedric. Got Sir Cedric at Icons, Live Laughs, right?
What up, Sir Cedric?
So Cedric, shout out. We're getting back at it. We getting back into it. I love, man, you killed it, man. You killed it.
Appreciate it.
So look, we're doing all this.
Just
We was
a
talking
hobby.
about our injuries. We've been talking about, we've been talking, rapping, being creative. We done had our own conversations before, whatnot. I'm gonna pick a different where I wanted to start, just because I think it's a good question. Are there any specific lessons or attributes? I know you don't have kids, but are there any things you think about without having right now? Like, because I know eventually you want kids, correct?
I mean, it's still up in the air. I really don't give a damn.
Well, let's scratch all that then. Let's start back at the
To
top
be
then.
honest, you know,
I
but
should have asked that
I would
first.
appreciate it and
I shoulda-
adore it if it happened.
Yeah.
And if it don't, I'm all cool with it as well.
So you just going with it and let bygones
I go
be
with the flow
bygones.
like a boat in the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't really make it move unless you got a motorboat to make it motion. You know.
Well, I think I think great men come from being fathers. I think you can. I think even you can still be a great man and not be a father, right? But I also believe that if you get the blessing of being a father, it changes you if you take it on, right? And I know you as a great guy. I think you're a lot of fun. I think you have some great qualities, some great perspectives on life, and I think that's where I was kind of coming from with it because I should have asked first, but I was in that boat. I didn't have my first one. It wasn't chose.
I honestly, I agree because it's not even that. I look at circumstances. I look at society. I'm not gonna make an irrational decision just because. Like I don't like not having what I want. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be damned if I bring a child in this world and not give them what they need, at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's hard to do for my fucking self at this moment based off of the way that I was raised and how I live. So therefore, it's like, conscientious choice. Of course, I almost made 2 of them. Thank God for an abortion and thank God for miscarriage. God know my plan.
It's one of my, I might not lead this in, but I'm going to be vulnerable. This is tattoo right here.
Yeah.
Them 6 lines.
That look like a barcode.
It looks like a barcode. 3 of them's lost kids.
Why do you want to hold on to that memory?
I don't. This is what I'm going to explain the other 3. They got a mark for them, and I got a mark for me. That's my letting go. Once I let go, I got my stitches.
Of a live or just
No. Well,
miscarriage.
Well, you get so far when you know some points. 2 of them, like I knew for a good little bit. So when you lose it like that, I see how much it hurt.
Yeah.
And then when I look back on it, I'm like thinking of what it could be. And so
was it yours?
Yeah.
Were they yours?
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
I was slinging some cucumber, man. I was doing
I'm
some
saying,
damage.
like the child. Was it a full-born child?
No, they were still pregnant. They were
right.
Like okay, so
that was the
2
reaction.
Yeah, 2 was miscarriages and 1 was an abortion. Now, the abortion's a toss up. Like, hey, I'm gonna tell you what. It's murdered out right here. You see him right here. You see the look. You see him right here. You see the look. Let me love on you for a second. We jamming over here, man. We jamming. Certified CEO is bringing around yet another dope look. In tribute to Bob Marley, as you see, I already got it on. I got you a display right here. If you're getting down with what we playing, go ahead and ride on in to Certified CEO. The link down below. I'm going to replay it again for you to check out. You see them right here. They got the look. You see it right here. You see them right here. You see the look. Man. Go support the brand. Certified CEO. It's dropping this week. Don't miss out. It's a tribute to Bob Marley. Even if you don't like Bob Marley, you already know the green, yellow, and red is on point any other way. It's good. It's there, and it's ready for you to show off and put that thing up in the air. Peace. Y'all keep it easy. Happy Black History Month.
I threw up all the food I ate. I ate so much, it was like easy. It was like I could just whoa. You done with that? Whoa.
Yeah.
And the moment I stepped out of the lunchroom, blah, all through the nose. Went to her, I'm pregnant. I was like, oh shit. But her mom made her get an abortion because Job Corps was like, if you keep it, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So she was like,
That's got to be a tough situation.
But that's God because you 18 years old. Now, about now, it's a very faint memory. All I remember is dugout, white chick, pregnant. Job.
Okay, so you ain't got to say your age, but you're over 30.
Yeah.
If you were to have a kid right now, you were in way more better circumstances. Wrong? You're right? Like, there's no chances about it. Like, right now, if I had a kid now.
No,
I knew no more. I could do more.
No, I'm not,
right?
because of the simple fact, I wouldn't be with the woman. If I'm currently talking about the position that I'm in now,
yeah,
I wouldn't. There's no woman there. You know what I'm saying? She ain't pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if there was a kid involved, yeah, like that's the whole deciding factor. You know?
Well, yeah, I'm speaking in the sense you got a woman and everything, and like you have a relationship. It's all like you have the choice to be able to provide for the family now, right? If you had to have it, right? So in that concept, it's a whole lot easier. But if you're 18, I remember
Mm-hmm.
if I'm 18 years old, I'm looking at it like, if I'm looking back on it even fairly now, I see myself as like, I see it be a big factor. What was I really gonna just do carpentry work and sand sheetrock all day and try to beg for a ride back and forth? I mean, even the scares I had looking in my early 20s. Like I had my daughter when I was she's 12 or 11, and I'll be 33, so I was 22. And
Yeah.
but,
But that's why I say you don't know what God's plan is. Like I
But
believe
I
that
see it,
every
though.
person that's a parent is supposed to be a parent.
agreed. You know why? I had
100%.
all my fun before my 20s.
100, and you did it fast.
And
you
I
know
still-
me, I did everything slow.
Yeah, and I still had
you know
fun.
what I'm saying?
I still got blessed with fun as a parent.
Yeah. Because
So-
you get to see the different value in fun.
It's
You know
fun.
what I'm saying? The fun that I think of ain't even near your fun right
Yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's perfectly fine because it balances out my life to know a person like that. Like now I get different perspectives, but I've always been, multi-perspective.
Yeah.
If that's a fucking word. If not, trademark that bitch.
Multi-perspective.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah.
I tell you this, man. I've seen a lot of different people, and I think I've seen a lot of different fathers.
Yeah.
I got to live on both sides of the train tracks of like being rough and rowdy, and then even as a parent, I was able to be in situations that probably were you shouldn't be as a parent because if something were to happen, they might lose or something or nothing. I'm blessed to say nothing ever went down around me, but it could have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so I still got to be myself while still being a good parent, right? And a good father at that.
That's what
So
you're supposed to do.
I'm gonna start here. If you were to have that kid, right? Let's say you're in that situation. How do you perceive fatherhood, and what do you think it would look like for you? Like, how is that?
Ultimate, immaculate, amazing, full of knowledge. You know how much data
Well,
is
break
in
down,
his brain?
but break down like what, like okay.
Because a child of your own is I look at it like this. You know how many times you go throughout life and you build relationships with people and people don't give a fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, almost like 90% of it, some people ain't even in your family.
You want
know
that
what I'm saying?
bond.
But they actually ain't got no choice but to give a fuck because you are the one that's giving it to them. So if you're going to give them what they need, it shall be of positivity.
Yeah.
It shall be of growth, knowledge. It should be of understanding. It should be of all of those things, discipline. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to make mistakes. But you also have to understand how not to overcorrect. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. And it's hard in this society.
Yeah.
Because
It's different, though.
boy,
It's
look
way
at us.
different.
Social media got
It's
a
different.
hold.
It's a whole new
on
world. It's a
us.
whole new
So
world.
Lord, just have it on me, cause I refuse to bring a kid in these streets unless I got a partner that's understanding the game.
And see,
know
and that's
what
the
I'm
thing, though. I think choosing the right partner is important.
100%.
And so I don't know. I think principles are important. You answered more questions than I needed you, and I want to answer thought, but that's
You're
good. So in saying that, I do think. So you're saying principles. You think instilling principles, keeping them, filling that bond.
Yeah, and it don't even have to be traditional.
Yeah.
Like it can be.
I think it's a very personal relationship though. As a father, and like I said, it's all
because
hypothetical.
one day you have to let go.
Yeah.
You have to let go in order for them to come back. Now, if you hold on, they're gonna leave. They're gonna keep leaving. They're gonna keep going because they're like, yo, you did your time.
Yeah.
Like, let me appreciate you. But in order to appreciate you, I have to separate myself. And that time is gonna come for every parent and child.
Yeah.
But it's just like if you don't feel like you did your job right, it's gonna be the reason why you're holding on to your
You say that. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever? You sound like you've thought about it before, or at least have had.
Bro, I was an uncle at 9 years old.
Well, yeah, but I'm just
I
saying.
raised all my nieces and
Like,
nephews. Helped raise
you
them.
have an idea. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that I don't think people can't understand what being fathers is. I don't think they can feel. I think that's the difference. I think you're very well adequate and have a great head on your shoulders to be a father, right?
Yeah.
You think you see principles, you
Yeah.
see what you could give them to benefit.
Now, mind you, I also keep it real and understand that this is how I feel.
Right.
And what is reality is going to be reality. Like, I'm not too naive to understand that I have shortcomings, but at the same time, I feel like I don't have to give those to them. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I agree. 100%. Sorry.
So, all right. How do you think how do you envision challenging those responsibilities with balancing
Word.
the child, whatever age your scenario you want to put yourself in?
At this current idea,
I would say toddler stage for your most rough patch because it's going to be a challenge.
Oh, bro,
It's a
if
challenge.
I don't have a partner, I am LOST besides fun.
That's
and
how I
what
feel.
do you need? Because
But you can do it. Don't doubt yourself.
no, I know I can.
Don't doubt
But
yourself.
the
You
thing
can do
is,
it.
bro, I don't even know how to find a dentist right now.
I still
I've
don't.
Never signed that. I need that. I need somebody to come and get me a dentist. Set me an appointment, please.
Look, man, you're saying that, bro. I don't even call the number. I'm not.
Bro,
I'm not
every
scheduled.
time
I'm bad
I
about stuff.
called to set up my joint, they sent me to a pediatric dentist. It was some, because I think it was insurance or it was a dentist. And I was just like, yo, you made me do all this and just to tell me that you was a pediatric dentist and you ain't taking no more. I was like,
No more
all right,
patience.
No more, man. I was like, this is stupid.
Well, how you think though? But how you think you supposed to challenge the relationship with your child? You got relationship. You got career.
patient-
Hold on, you got. Here's I want you to think about it now because this is for
I'll think about
personal life. When I say that, whether you being active and making sure you cooking, being involved with your woman, personal life, the relationships more so. I mean, like who your friends are, your family, and then you got your job and you got your own passions. It's 3 different groups. I would say you got to kind of balance on top of being a parent.
How do you think I would handle it?
No.
Is that
I'm
what
just
you're
saying,
asking?
like, how do you?
What would be my course of action? My
No.
plan?
Like, okay, so like me, I didn't. I'll give you an example. It would start like so. Before I was a parent, I did do. Me and baby mama split up early, right? I did almost. We've been together too, so I'm almost 8 years as a single dad, so to speak, on a real time, on a real schedule, right?
Okay.
And like blessed to have
On
it,
some
right?
black shit.
Yeah, on like being able to, right?
Yeah, shout out to
Bless.
Black the Handicap.
I didn't realize how fatherhood was so challenging. And that's one of the reasons why I'm making this palette podcast. Because we're all different fathers. We all got different palettes. We all got different upbringings. We all got different backgrounds. We all got different crafts. We all got different interests. We all got different businesses. We all got different hobbies, different TV shows we like. Everybody's different. Everybody can still, I think, better themselves as fathers and men is where I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? So me, I knew it was a challenge, but I never thought it would be as difficult as it was and is still to this day.
Yeah.
So like the one thing I'm looking at here with this question is like, for me, I had split up with baby mama and was paying all the bills and still maintaining 2 jobs and seeing her on a schedule every week for, cause you know what I'm saying? Like I had stress levels through the roof to make it. And I am a white man not on child support. So just in saying that, the reality, it would be so stressful, right? So it's like, I know how difficult life is just with, your career. I know that comes with stresses. We talked about some of those. I know how stressful it is to go on the road and do our hobbies and passions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in those aspects, it's like,
How would
how would you deal with yourself as the man side? Not about like
honestly,
because that's got to come forth to show
and
those
I would
principles.
create.
for you.
I would deal with myself honestly, and everyone around me honestly, and I will make sure that I have a very good support system, because
A village make the team work, or a
Yeah.
village make the
yeah, like managers are everywhere. It's just what are they managing?
yeah.
Like that's what people are for.
Compromising and communication and all that good
like
stuff.
if you get a good team, everything works out just fine. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if you don't, then you won't. You know what I'm saying? Like you sub them out just like they do in the NBA. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what all matters. It all matters. Like it's just like Cookie said. People gonna stay for them kids. You know what I'm saying? And the woman don't give a damn how many times you cheated on her. You know what I'm saying? Because she just want to make sure you coming back to this house to help take care of these kids.
Some of the women do that, motherfucker.
You know
what you
I'm saying?
talking about?
No,
when
I
it
know,
comes to
but
that
we
kid,
talking about women that understand that the game is what the game is. So whatever you're doing, she doing 2 times better.
I don't know, man. I'm locked down. I'm locked
that's
down.
the way it should be. You
I'm
know
left.
what I'm
I'm
saying?
left alone
And
on the totem
that's a
pole.
very, very, very large influence on why I won't have no children, as well as the managing managing the child, it's nothing. It's nothing.
It's
nothing.
more. It's
nothing.
it's more than
Because-
you think.
No, it's not, because you have to include them in every thought. So you might as well just structure your mind to include them in every thought.
Oh well, you do.
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Well,
Yeah.
okay. When I tell you how like was frustrating, let me put it like this:
But
if
you're
you
made
can
for
schedule out, if you can schedule out things for him, yeah, that's not the hard part. The hard part is swallowing when you don't know what's wrong. The hard part is you ain't got but 3 hours of sleep and push those hours, and you come home and there is no choice because they got to go to the fiance got to go to work, or the wife got to go to work, or
Yeah, but
somebody
you
you
made
got
for
to
it.
clock in, but you got to clock in too.
Yeah.
And if you got on that stretch and he's just having a bad day and fighting, crying,
You're made for it.
it seems easier than it said.
You're made for it.
That's what we're supposed to say to ourselves. We're
I'm
supposed to do
telling
that.
you that you're made for it. I'm not saying that it's easy, and I'm not saying that it's hard. But what I'm
That's
saying
what we're
is
supposed to- yeah,
you'll
we made for
overcome
it.
You'll
Yeah.
overcome it. This is just the worst of it.
That's agreeable.
Trust and believe it, because it gets greater later. Because now you get to like give your essence. Like, I didn't meet my dad until I was 17. Do you know? One day, I
15.
challenged him.
I was with you.
I
15.
challenged him. I was sitting behind him. He was driving, and I don't remember what it was that we said in our mind together. But we said it, and he came out his mouth and said it. I said, I knew that's what you was about to say, because I said it too in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Exactly verbatim. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to get that vibration, and it'll be locked in forever. You know what I'm saying? I do the same thing with my sister, because we got the same mama, same daddy. Same thing with my dad. You know what I'm saying? My auntie, my nana. It's just deep like that, and it's like, that's what you will get from, when you do it right, when you shower love. Because this world is wicked.
But see, I reason I'm doing this, man, is because I don't get that same love. My family is not here.
It ain't no matter.
No, it
Your
does.
family is there.
What?
You have a child, right? Here.
Yeah, that's all I got though. This is what I got here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That's
and
what it's supposed
that's
to be.
fine. And I know
At the moment.
what?
That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, we ain't having no more kids.
Yeah, that's what it's
We ain't
supposed
having no more kids.
I thought you meant like.
I met my dad at 15 too. I had I have attachment issues.
Didn't you say you still have another child?
I got a daughter and a son.
Right. Who
Yeah.
said that they won't come and want to know who their father is?
What you mean?
What do you mean what I mean?
They ain't coming. They here. Both of them got rooms here at this house.
They
here.
live here.
Yeah. Nobody does.
He said, what
I'm
you mean?
saying my father at 15.
Oh,
I met
okay.
my father
Yeah.
too, and like I don't have a relationship with him. My father lives 10 miles down the road, and I ain't spoke to that man over 8 years.
You know what? That is a thing around here. And
Yeah.
I do not get it. Like it don't make sense to me, but it happens. And the reason why it happens is because life is so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Some people just don't care,
And
bro.
and other exactly.
Egos.
Yeah. That's
one-
that's major. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
major.
Yeah,
that's major.
this is what you know that ego that all these white dudes like care so much about. Like my biological father is all about the flag too and the military. He ain't nothing but a manipulative narcissist, and that's
Yeah.
cool. But the time didn't fly past for him. He just don't give a fuck. He has his ego and
And
principles
it's people like that.
that ain't just.
It's people like that too.
It's cool though, but
Yeah,
but
yeah.
The crazy thing for me though is like I have taken apart my growth of becoming a father, different father, and you know me, I'm taking on my wife's last name to Archer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm breaking those circles, right? And I'm having these things to have those conversations with men in general. If you know like to build rapport for. Hopefully that one of my interviews about a conversation about fatherhood one day you'll watch and you'll like, oh man, that might be something I need to, or it's input of of us. I know about fathers that don't have their kids, right? That pay all this money, they have the better home and can't get the kids. Kids can still be shot at, be ran up on, have multiple issues going on in the home, and don't nobody save them. But the dad's right there willing, but can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that's the focal point at all, and it's not the drama, but learning from all this, figuring out like how we can grow, how we can be. How does he be patient in that situation? You see what I'm saying? Like that question, because
No, I
we
think
can't.
that's a real man thing.
I'm not- I
That's
couldn't-
like an ultimate man.
We can
you know?
we can say the weight's meant for us, and they say ultimate man, but it's fatherhood.
Yeah,
Every-
that's part of being a
the
man,
pallet's
the ultimate
big, bro.
man.
The pallet's
That's
vast.
the part of being
Yeah.
the ultimate man. It's like you actually have to know what fatherhood is. You have to know how to care for a male child. You have to know how to care for a female child.
But what if you don't? Like my sake.
That's my
see what I'm saying?
point. It all comes in time.
I had to choose. I had
When
to be
you-
particular
when
with the
you
men I
asked
looked
me-
up to.
When you said, how would you manage this carefully?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
One
We
day
don't
at
know
a
no
time.
factors. You have to do it one day at a time. That's a good answer.
You got to take one situation because it's just going to teach you about the next situation.
Yeah,
That you come across just like that. It's just perspective.
that's all.
If you don't have an outlook on it in a manner that's going to allow you to succeed in the way that you want to, then I don't know what to fucking tell you.
I'll say you'll have more challenges than you think. That's the only
Yeah,
thing.
you always, but you
that's
gotta
the-
be ready for
But
that.
see, that's the crazy thing that I
That's
think
the fun in the shit.
How long does it take before you realize that it never stops?
That
It's
shit's
never
fucking
gonna
fun
stop.
to me.
It's always
Give
gonna
me
be a
what you
challenge.
got,
Everything.
throw a pork chop.
It's gonna keep coming.
Throw it at you like I was a short stop.
And I'm gonna say this: we're gonna roll into this question right here because upbringing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you think your own upbringing and the relationship with I don't have it plays a big role on me because I'm distant from my family and whatnot. I have to acknowledge my abandonment issues and maintain a reality that is suffice for me to respect others because I have that need or want to feel sometimes, right? And I have to deal with that my way because of these things in my relationship, right? I have to still deal with that when it comes to I see it happen in my daughter, so I have to set those examples of
but you gotta get creative with it.
it's challenging sometimes,
Yeah.
bro. I put it like that. Okay, let me put my situation. I'm gonna give you a situation, and this is a real situation.
Okay.
Your kid's doing good in school, right? We talking about good in school. We talking about passing grades. When I say C, I don't know what they do over there in Georgia. I know what the fuck they doing over here in Carolina. And apparently below a 70 is still a passable grade. Now it's a D in elementary school. I think that's fraudulent as fuck. But she had C's and up. We were shooting for A's and B's. This is before the end of the year, the Christmas holiday. It was before December, really, if we're being honest. Grades start popping in second week, January, average of a 55. Now, Lord behold, it's going to take a lot of work to bring that average from a 55 back up to passing because you done dropped this bitch. But we talking about a whole month that she is being responsible, but then lets it fall.
Right.
You chose. And now I got to teach you in a creative way without continuously being abusive and emotionally damaging. And even if I don't,
You know what you
it's
do?
crazy, bro.
I'll show you what you do.
I put some shit
I'm
down.
gonna
I
give
laid
you
it
an
all
example.
down, but I'm just saying.
I'm gonna give you
But-
an example of what to do after you chastise and explain why it was a letdown.
what would you do though?
I would every time, especially if their birthday's coming up. I'd be like, listen, we finna go hard for your birthday. I promise you, I saved up all this money
Boy, you gonna
for
be
your
broke.
birthday.
You gonna be broke.
No, hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
I saved up all this money for your birthday.
I gotta hear
And
this.
then their birthday come. Ah, damn, baby, I lost all the money. That's exactly how it feels whenever you work hard for something and you just let it go.
Yeah.
And you did that.
Yeah.
So, no, you do not get anything until them grades come up. And if them grades haven't come up, then I guess have you been... Because
I get that off the list anyways.
I have to literally show you what you did, but you have to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the angle,
But that's only.
but
you
not
have to be
in
fair here. I'm gonna
not
tell you
in a
this.
physical way.
But
in
there's a fairness here.
Mm-hmm.
There's only a certain age and up that is okay for. There is a limit of age. It's not okay to say that.
Well,
and then
yeah.
like when they're toddlers and they need to fulfill enjoyment.
Yeah, come on
like
now. We
those, well,
talking
I'm
about 12 years
I'm being
old.
fair. Yeah, we're talking
I'm
about a
talking about 12
reasonable
years old.
age. We ain't talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
he's just saying like, oh,
Nah,
you ain't
no
yeah.
kids,
so
no toddlers.
so
If you
so yeah.
7 and under, we ain't really talking about.
But now I'll say this too, though.
Unless you
And
making
you
money.
saying that, I'm saying that because I'm also going to piggyback off that and say that there's also a limit where I stopped indulging in a more fun engagement. Like right now, I'm an engagement where there is no more. I'm not buying these.
But you have
girly,
to be
girly
ready
toys.
to turn that shit back on, though.
What?
You have to be ready because as soon as she succeeds, you have to continue to cheer her on. As
Oh,
a
yeah,
matter
that's
of
what you're supposed
fact,
to do.
While she's trying to recover, you have to give her more motivation.
But
than
see,
ever.
this is what I'm going deeper
know
with.
what I'm saying?
When I ask that is like when they don't see the problem in it, and they see what they did was okay in that situation, right? And you know that, don't get me wrong, that might work once, twice, but that might have happened and got you in this.
Okay, so
that might
did you figure out why she had failed so much?
Oh yeah, she's just not caring about school. She's
that what
definitely
that's what she
she's
said?
definitely got me in her, and that's cool. But it's like one of those things where this is not a reward no more. This is a principle. You cannot.
Right, but now
you cannot wind up like
now
me.
Now you're removal.
Who?
Now you're removal father, but that's necessary at a certain age.
Oh, well,
when you
yeah,
get
it's
to
gotta be.
12 to
You gotta-
14 years
you
old,
have to teach.
Yeah,
You
you
have to
have to.
teach.
Yeah,
You have to
because you're
teach.
not finna keep on.
And
trying
you have to.
me.
That's the hard thing. You have to enforce too. That's
yeah,
hard
that's
too.
about the
you
most
see,
reckless.
we got schedules. We got a chalkboard full of dates
About
and
12 to
schedules.
17, really. About
Yeah.
12 to 17.
I say past that, bro. I still can't do certain shit.
But see, what you have to do is trust in your teachings.
I'm gonna tell you this. Trust you got, but you got to trust to be honest too. And this, you said honesty earlier, right?
Yeah.
This is the honest truth. I hit my little girl with a true statement. I said, baby girl, you can brush your face, but you can't brush your teeth. I said, this might be a continuous issue, and you're gonna hate me for this. But I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna hate even worse. The moment that little boy that you like really does decide to kiss you, and he step in for it, and he does a, what the fuck?
That's what she's supposed to do.
That's gonna hurt so hard because you
Right.
don't brush your teeth. That hurt worse than me saying anything else about nag.
Yeah.
But it ain't yet. Once it happens, I think she'll realize what I said.
Yeah, because
But it's still a form and a habit. They learn it.
you have to realize they spend more time in the house with you.
No, they spend more time on Roblox.
Well, they should.
It's a different world. It
And
really
that's what
is.
I'm saying, and that's
No,
the point.
it's not the same.
Moderation is the key.
All right, you say that, right?
If you're not utilizing moderation,
that.
then you're not really living life.
My little man's 10 months old yesterday, right? Today's the 26th. Yesterday, 10 months old, okay? His free time, we watch shows, right? There are a select few shows that he likes. That's cool.
Did you say 10 months?
10 months. Now, there's a lady that he likes, Miss Rachel. I don't care for her that much all the way, but shout out Miss Rachel because he loves
Hold
you.
on.
Now listen, now let me say this
Okay.
for this. I can talk sign language to a degree to Maven because of Miss Rachel. That continuous show, giving that influence, teaching him because he enjoys
That's
that.
where it's at.
Right. But see, that's the enjoyment
But it
there
has
is
to
what
have
gives him some.
limitations. That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's how I was having a conversation with my homeboy. I was like, man, this new crap.
It's different.
I couldn't handle kid out here, man. I wouldn't know how to actually censor shit without. But then they have shit like, well, you can get a cell phone and you can control what your child's watching. You can see what your child's watching from your phone. And it's things like that you have to implement. You know what I'm saying? And
But
you
this
implement-
upbringing's so
and what
different.
you do is you implement it and you never give up your secret.
But
See,
see,
that's the
all right.
problem with parents. They always utilize a trap, but then the
Give it
child
up.
is so
Give it
oblivious anyways. They don't know what the fuck, how you came out of left field and got them like that anyways.
Yeah.
If you keep your secret, you can use it, and when they get older, you be like, you know how I did that? And they can use it on their kid. But if you go ahead and make it a problem, because now they be like, oh, I can't even trust you. You might have cameras. You might be listening to devices.
Hey.
But even if they think that and they don't know, they're going to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They're
what
going
you
to be
gotta
like,
do.
shit. But my mama might. Because that's how I was taught. Act like somebody's watching you at all times. So therefore, have respect for yourself and how you treat yourself. So that way, when people see you, then that they won't treat you anything less than. And if they do, you know where they stand. and you know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm flagrant. I come differently. I like to be flagrant, especially if I see, like, oh, man, it's like so. There's a dude I knew one time, right? And I worked with him and teaching him, training him, and I wonder how he has survived 30-something years. Cause I'd be like, hey, go get me that circle part. You know what I'm saying? He'll bring a rectangle. I ain't lying, bro. I'd send him back and holler at him with like, not degrading, but you know, a little bit of alpha. You know, I'm a small guy, but I could projectile if I want to, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm confident, especially in the workforce, of what I'm doing. You know, there's no reason why. And plus, it's a circle and a fucking rectangle, right?
Right.
He gets nervous and picks up a square.
Why is
The
he
bitch
there?
looked like Jared off Subway.
How did he get there?
I don't know. Yo,
Who gave him a welder's license?
We'll
well,
cut that. We
shit,
can't
yeah.
say that. We're gonna cut that. But Doug, I'm just saying,
want
like,
that.
I look at these people, these individuals that I still think are in their own palette, they're in their own world, but I don't want my kid to turn out like that. I don't want my kid to turn out like me.
But what if they want to turn out like that? That's their own decision. See, what you have to do is give them the tools to survive life.
Well, I think I'm in that boat. I think
do you
that
mean?
life gave me the tools, and my parents involved. Well, it's just I had a different life than everybody else. I think life taught me, but at the same time, my parents played a role in it. And I think I don't need my parents to survive. I don't at all.
Right.
I mean, I picked up bootstraps and came away, and we here today. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I don't mind being on my own at all.
Yeah.
And I think that's a hard thing. I mean, you can be by yourself on a tablet.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting zoned in on these phones, so it's 10 times worse for the kids now. And if they ain't on the phone, it's gonna ruin dreams.
Yeah, I mean it's necessary. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have a phone.
gotta
Like that's
be
just
productive.
crazy because that's socialization. And if you don't socialize your child properly, they're gonna be an outcast to begin with. You know, they won't know how to take shit. They won't know how to deal with feelings.
And I think, all right, in saying that, what I want you to think about this one for real too, because I want you to be kind of honest. I know I didn't look at fears. What fears or like things you don't look forward to of like situations or like uncomfortable moments as a father, concerns or fears of fatherhood on a vulnerability level? Like what? On like a lazy level
Hold
of
on,
like
hold
me
on,
is like
hold
changing a duty diaper.
Hold
I
on,
hate duty diapers.
I got it. Mine's is illnesses, like diseases, like natural problems. You know, what I'm saying?
Asthma,
Well,
situations
you can
taken to the
have
doctor all
types
the
of
time.
Problems, you know, you can have some type of shit that just came from one of the side of the family.
Yeah.
You know, type shit. Now you got a gimp leg and shit for the rest of your life, or you gotta use a shit bag. for
Looking
the
like
rest
that
of your
Mercedes Benz, a disabled girl.
life. Yeah, disabled. You know
Hey,
what
but
I'm
I don't
saying?
care if they smiling and laughing like that, and
Yeah.
they can get there, and they give me hope that we can get there.
because,
I'll deal with it.
They ain't gonna be there unless they're
I deal
supposed
with
to.
it.
But what I'm saying is,
I knew a motherfucking boy, a buddy of mine who had a brother that was all pent up like this in a wheelchair, look just like I'm sitting right now.
yeah, I mean, shit. I know, shit. Man, I used to work for autistic
I couldn't
young
do it.
adults and stuff.
couldn't do
Man, listen. Let me tell you a real fact. People are dumber than autistic people.
Oh yeah,
Let me tell you why. Because when you communicate with an autistic person, there's only one language: understanding, non-understanding. When you communicate with regular ass people, they want to take it here, there, over
Everywhere.
there, just from a single fucking statement, just because of how they're feeling, right? They are not in control of their feelings. An autistic person has to be in control of their feelings 24 hours a day because they are autistic.
yeah.
So, in order to get understanding, to live and do what the fuck they need to do within the realms of their knowledge, they have to just simple as some of them don't talk and they give you great emotion. Some of them talk a lot, especially when they like you.
Is Downs a part of autism?
Down syndrome?
Yeah.
No.
That's what my aunts got. 2 of them. And then one, from what I've heard, I don't know if this is a true fact. I'm not, GED certified. Do
It
not
might be.
quote me.
I'm not
It's
sure.
alleged.
Yeah, Down
but
syndrome might be.
I think
but
one
know.
of them played off the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the oldest was born with Downs. The younger one come in like 2 years later or whatnot.
Are they white?
Yeah, they white. What you mean? This is.
That sounds about right.
Hey, well, I'm serious. I don't know if she formed it that way, if that's the theory, but I remember them saying like they don't think she had it, and then she got it, and it was like the influence of the older aunt on the younger.
Yeah,
like
it's in
it was
their
weird.
bones, God damn it! It's
So
in their marrow.
So I look at that as like, I couldn't do that. I don't.
Right now, they're making there's this machine that uses vibrations to restructure your DNA to actually correct itself.
I ain't fucking with it.
No,
I'm
that
good.
shit is real.
I'm good, bro. Give me some stem cells to make my knees and my back feel a little better.
No, none of that works.
And
We're
take away
talking
my
about
bunions.
ailments. We're talking about curing ailments. We're talking about
Ailments.
this motherfucker doing like this all
Yeah.
his damn life. Now he can be a regular person. You know what I'm saying?
We don't need that though. We need the humor in it.
Yeah, the humor is this motherfucker can now wave.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like you can't laugh at everything.
But I'ma tell you-
all
hey.
humor has to leave you with something to think about.
I knew this. I don't know. It's just different, man. I see a lot of people, man. I cherish fatherhood, and I think it's a great conversation for us to all have. I think that a lot of men, a lot of
Edit that out.
guys that don't have kids, Uncle of the Year right here. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I might be.
Shit,
This year.
I'm talking holler at you right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You might not have a
yes.
kid, but you understand. You see the principles. You see what you got to bring in. All right, I got one more, and then maybe I got 2 more questions. What do you look forward to with your bond? What particular thing do you look forward to that you hope for? Because I know there were things I looked forward to and wind up being different things. So I'm just asking you now. So if we ever have a follow up after you have a kid, it might be something different, right? So it's like one of those things like the
Talking about
hopefulness
what
of
stage of life?
having
at
the
the
baby.
t-
Like
Oh,
when you're having the baby, when you get before toddlers, like toddler stages, you're learning. Once you get up to after,
Bro, I'm all the way back at the back because I ain't never had no. I just want
know.
the experience with a woman
So-
on the whole time
so
of having
7,
a baby.
let's say 7 below, you're teaching them, but you're bonding with them. What is one way you want to bond with your child?
Oh, with my face on theirs.
Well, physical. All right. Well, I'm saying like action wise. Like, would that be the park? Would that be at the bookstore?
Oh, yeah.
Is that gonna
As
be
many oftentimes as can just like
interact, hanging out, just
yeah,
playing?
yeah,
just the playfulness.
Yeah. I want us to be aligned. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go where you want to go, and you want to go where I want to go, and we can go. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? We can do whatever we want to do, however we want to do it. You know, if you have siblings, then shit.
Well, you gonna make a
I
good
know what
dad.
y'all want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
now this is a tough one, and what you gonna do to celebrate your first child? Most people smoke a cigar. I'm just curious. What you gonna do? So you don't have to say anything like drink and nothing like that, but are you gonna have a particular celebration for yourself, like to acknowledge becoming
I
this
never even
stage?
thought about that. It ain't what I'm gonna do. It's what everybody else better do. Shit.
Well, I mean, you gotta take it. You gotta be proud and have that moment to celebrate this stage of growing. You know what I'm saying? And like,
I would probably. What would I do to celebrate? I don't know. I can't even fathom it, bro. Like I don't even know what to think. Like it's like I didn't know it was a thing. You know what I'm saying?
well, I'm not saying I went and got a milkshake from Cookout. But that was just like I had my moment where like I was like I didn't expect it to be that. You know what I'm saying? But like I was gonna smoke a cigar. I wanted to smoke the cigar and do
I
like the
would
trim.
probably go fucking try to get a motherfucking Gerber life insurance plan and try to stack as much money as I can and put it in just off rip just because.
Yeah.
And then whoever want to do something for me, do it because I don't give a damn about anything.
Hell
else,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be a good dad, man. I hope you get to enjoy it.
Yeah, I hope. Hopefully,
Hey.
shit. I hope the world changes too.
It's it's fun though. It's
But it is.
it's fun.
Yeah.
And then like I'm trying to have this conversation. I ain't trying to. I hope this don't turn out bad. And when I rewatch it, we'll see what it look like. But I'm just trying to have conversation about fatherhood. This is not one that has to be particular or some kind of way. But shit, we did it. You know what I'm saying? I got through majority of them. I appreciate you sitting in with me. I know that you just stuck it out with me. Been pull a long one. Appreciate it. But on another case, we here at the Pallet Podcast. Y'all have a good evening. Check in next time.